Wonder what Mr. Lee might know about this mask.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spiderman. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Any available units, 1182.
All units, getting multiple reports of muggings perpetrated by armed suspects. Backup requested near Trinity, over.
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
Attention units, drug deal reported. Need an officer to check it out. Please proceed to Bowery.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out.
You seriously telling me this is from Fisk's personal stash?
Yeah. Genuine Wilson Fisk product. The Kingpin's private reserve.
Well, it smells like the sewer's private reserve.
Fisk had particular tastes, you know? Who can peg those rich guys?
I don't know. Kingpin even use? I thought he was straight edge.
Look, bro, you're gonna buy him.
Watch it. Halftime.
You guys said the bug was on vacation!
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff? Losing him! Gotta catch up. I think your shocks need some work. Yeah. Well, that's just rude. Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Texted Yuri to pick these guys up. Oh, I wish there was a Spidey emoji I could put at the end.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. From before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people. It's ruining New York.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack. Mr. Lee's usually in his office now. Looks like May's not in yet. Miss you. So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point? Wish May would take some of this down. It's embarrassing. Man, was I ever a dork. Veteran homelessness is down, but still way too high. Good thing my buddy Flash Thompson's doing his best to fix that.
I never used to feel safe at the other shelter. At this one, I have never had a problem.
There's always someone looking out for us.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
All units, report of a chase in progress. Verge on the East Village.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He looked worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby step.
Move away!
Here's your stuff. Gotta shut the... More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
Show us your face already, you vigilante!
Do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen. Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
That's right. How did I lose track of time? Hey, May. Like I was saying, don't worry about the story MJ's investigating. I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. Gotta split before the cops get here. Never know how they'll react.
What the hell?
Possible narcotics sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond. Reports are coming from the Lower East Side. Over.
I guess these guys aren't trading baseball cards. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Get over here, you spider!
How is he doing that? I just stop! Going right through us!
Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay.
Possible narcotics sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond. Need additional units to the Lower East Side.
Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but great dim sum. Harry's VIP card for the nightclub. Harry always tried to include me.
Attention all units. Assault in progress. Nearest units converge on Lower Chinatown.
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it. Is this the mosh pit? Great! I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. Muggers never take a day off.
Police is way understaffed.
Aw, you started without me.
It's the spider guy!
Red-headed mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
Thanks, Spider-Man. Lost everything. What's that? Whoa.
Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
Set up some blocks. Cut through there.
Attention units, a break-in was just reported. Location is Hudson Town.
Not today.
Hey! Wow, you all forgot your keys?
Why me? Why me?
I know, I'm a jerk. Could be in Jersey by now.
Glad someone's looking. Thank you. Thank you.
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday. Better get to work for that fitting.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. He even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please! You're weak!
Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there. called you guys a ride. It'll be the one with the flashing red and blue lights. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
Should you just
See the game last night?
like that?
Hey, strike a pose. You're the best.
Hey there.
All units, civilians are trapped in their vehicles following a severe accident. Need immediate response to Chelsea, over.
Nasty car wreck down there. People might be hurt.
Hey, I got a business proposition.
Just a little more! Don't panic, I'm here. Ah! Everyone's safe. I should let fire and rescue do their jobs.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. That kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
All units on alert. Report of a kidnapping. Officers needed on scene in Rosevale.
Hey, turn this way.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Outside the Manhattan Bridge.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
Our way over from Pier 14.
All units, we've got another break-in in progress. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down, say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out.
It's a gesture, like a thank you card, you know? It's the thought that counts.
Someone else.
Sleep it off.
Me down. Cover the product.
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
I'm gonna put you in the ground. Move it! Go!
I'm losing him. Gotta catch up. Just drop me off at the jail. No reason. Yes.
I'm not gonna stop.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. Texted.
1182.
Attention all units. Witness just reported a kidnapping. Officers near Devil's Shelf, please report to the scene.
New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. The kind a tied-up kidnap victim might make. Gotta be one of these cars. Easy, I've got you.
Thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you. Oh no, they're back!
That guy earned the beating, Spider-Man! You want one too?
Bro, looking good.
Police reports show a rash of break-ins recently. The victim of one of them is here with us now. What happened, ma'am?
Well, my business was broken into. A flower shop. Who breaks into a flower shop? I was cleaned out. I couldn't believe it. I thought the area was safe. I see Spider-Man around all the time.
My dear, you've learned the hard way the sad truth about Spider-Man. He only cares about the glory. Something as, forgive me, prosaic as a break-in and robbery is beneath his notice. Do not rely on him to keep your property safe. The only thing he truly values is his own massive ego.
Officers, be advised. A mugging was just reported. Mobilize on Monk Park.
Muggers, gotta go. It is on.
Damn, Spider-Man is fast.
Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
Thank you!
Fists as high!
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
I hate to bother you.
Say, Spider-Man! I was in Times Square during the business call.
How's it going?
Keep up the good work.
Hey, sounds corny, but you're my hero. It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
1182, any available units? All units, report of a narcotics sale in progress. Requesting officers on scene in Bloomingdale. Any available units? 1182 along the northbound side of the Brooklyn. All units, we just got a reported assault in progress. Backup needed in Bloomingdale.
I just gotta say, you're like my hero. Keep fighting the good fight, man.
Looking good, Spidey.
All right.
Right, I'm a bad guy.
Hey there.
Can I use my blog?
I've been a fan for like years.
Check it out.
I don't believe that so-called police crime tower is busted. I heard it's sending out mind control rays.
Worth looking into. Thanks.
Are you really him? Not just a seriously good cosplayer?
Did you see the bump Oscorp? It really is you. Can I get a selfie? Lights back. Move left.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem! Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
This is 1182 along. Need immediate backup for a chase in progress.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future. Those lunatics will kill someone driving like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Please tell me your horn plays, Dixie. And away you go.
Get him off us! Help me!
Reinforcements. I guess this is what they call organized crime. Gotta give that wheelman props. Manhattan rush hour is no joke.
Calling all units. Armed robbery in progress. Available officers move in on Garvey Park.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Avenue, please respond. 1, got a breaking and entering in progress. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour. The full set? I should get extra credit for this.
So great.
Thank you so much.
Possible narcotic cell reported. Any officers near Central Park, please proceed to the scene. Avenue exit. C services is en route.
Check it out.
Gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crime.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Got an 1165. Attention units, we've got reports of muggings in the area. Incident was reported in Central Park.
Spider-Man, shoot away.
Got it.
good. Right, man. Oh, it's...
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
Avenue.
10:30. We've got a robbery in progress. Need additional officers near Sycamore.
the Manhattan Bridge, Flatbush Avenue exit. C services.
Witness called in an active drug deal. Available officers, move on Yorkville.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
Outside the Manhattan Bridge at the Flatbush Avenue.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kind of sweet.
A pairing of opposites, like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. The two work together.
And we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah, definitely.
Active drug deal reported. Any units in the vicinity, please respond. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
You ain't never seen nothing like this stuff. Ain't never felt nothing like it.
Oh. Someone there?
Got injured.
Crap! Spider-Man! You guys said the fuck was on vacation!
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Y'all this ain't even fair! A real fight! Bring it!
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. Cops are coming. I've been on worse terms with them, but why take chances?
Attention units, 1034. Repeat, assault reported. Incident is active near Carnegie Hall.
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it.
Spider-Man!
You wanna fight? It's your lucky day.
That's right, Spidey. You show him. Get him, Spidey!
Sounds corny, but I've never seen Spider-Man up close like this. Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.